Oh yeah, we out here right now, right? We on here.
We there. We're in the building.
So this is our
All of
first
that.
live broadcast. We live on YouTube. We live on Facebook. I'm on the Facebook right now.
Yeah.
We out here, man. What up? What up, y'all?
What up, man?
Man, Brent, I couldn't even come see you when I was in town, man.
Man, you too busy, man. Like
You saw all the stuff I
you
was
need
doing,
to,
man.
you need to get your Secret Service detail in line and tell them like, tell them where you
Man,
need to be and when, man. Because I was like, God, no, I thought he was coming.
I was so the weather on Thursday in Iowa threw me off for the whole week, so they canceled all my meetings and kept changing them. So that ice storm up in Ames kind of changed everything I had to do. So I wasn't able to get nowhere. I missed a couple appointments. So, but I did get a chance to go see Ames High School when they played Ankeny, and they whooped on them a little bit. It was the refs didn't like Ames, so it was a good one. Brandon Thomas, our homeboy from Iowa State, his son's playing on there, freshman
Okay.
starting on a varsity. So
Okay.
he's doing his thing. He a little timid. We gotta get him to work out a little bit. He a little timid. He do
Yeah.
his job, but he could do. I mean, he was driving, cutting to the lane, was wide open for the layup, but
And
because
pass it out.
he expected the double team to come, and his whole first thing was pass, and it didn't come. And I'm like, 3 times in a row, he had 4 points in that game. I'm like, you could have had at least 10 because you passed out anticipating something instead of letting it build for like one more second, one more step, and you would have had your points. But they won. He knows his role and he played his role well. So, but yeah, that was good to be back for a little bit. We in Big 12, Oklahoma State in there right now, playing. So, we right in the thick of this Big 12 stuff. But before we get to the Big 12, before we get into the NCAA, we're gonna recap. We're not gonna really recap the season.
Oh,
You know what
jeez.
happened. We
Yeah.
saw what happened,
Yeah.
The
right?
Big 12 happened.
Oh, the man! It was. We talked about it earlier, didn't we? We said these non-Big 12 games
Yep.
look so good. We beat North Carolina on the road at a neutral site, and then the Big 12 happened. And the Big 12, they said 70% of the Big 12 going to the NCAA. You're like,
That's crazy.
really? I was just listening to it earlier that we the best conference out there. Like,
Hands down.
man,
Yeah.
it's crazy, And we play tomorrow at 10:30, right? Like 10:30 Eastern.
Yeah, it says nine.
Yeah, I
Nine.
think so.
No, hold on.
Is that 10:30? That's 8:30 in the morning. Oh, that's nice. So it's 7:30.
Is it really?
Is it 10:30 in the?
Is it that early?
It says 9:30 my time.
Oh, is it 9:30?
Well, but it doesn't say. It just says 9:30 a.m. tomorrow. But I guess like ESPN will give me my local time, wouldn't it?
It should.
Yeah, it should.
But I thought it was 10:30. I thought it was 10:30 Eastern. But it could have been 10:30. It could have been 10:30 Central. I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm gonna check my ESPN. We see. Hopefully, we don't miss it. I mean,
Right.
that's the only thing is hopefully we don't miss it. But we'll figure out the time. Shipley probably in the background probably could put that in the comment. Somebody put in the comment and tell us when it is in Mountain, Pacific, Eastern, and Central.
Central.
You need to know
Yeah, all
everything
of that.
because it's too many time zones right now. So I
Yeah.
can't wait for them to change this. If they change it to when we spring ahead, isn't that that's a Sunday?
That's coming up. Yeah.
I want them to stay, but that means that I'm gonna be 3 hours from the East Coast.
All right, so I got it. Is number 4 Baylor versus number 5 ESPN2 Iowa State, 11:30 a.m. Central CT.
Okay.
That's 10:30.
So that's 9:30
here.
here.
Time. All right.
Right.
Okay.
We good. Brent, 11:30.
Yep. 11:30 it is.
For sure. So let's just recap real quick the good things about the Big 12 and about Iowa State. Hey, shit, roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh, I ain't even do. Hold on, you can leave that up there. But hey, this is Side. I got so excited. This is Side of Storm, brought to you by Green Spears Media.
They know who we are.
Right.
George Trice Legacy here. You can find me at Trice Legacy on all platforms. We got Marcus the High Riser, big body, Benz, Mercedes in the Park 7 Series, Pfizer. on here. We got Brent, Big Play, Coaches Kalaches, Curvey, Waukee,
Yeah.
the Royalty.
Yeah.
We got us all. We got us all. In the background, we got Ship, Three Beers Media. Ship, I see him smiling there because we shouting him out and he can hear us. Yeah, Ship, I see you. But he's a Three Beers Media. We got on the bottom, you see Revelton Distillery, you see Brown Dogs Farm.
Yes, sir.
Who's the next sponsor that want to come up? ESPN, Joe Button, Joe Rogan, Joe Boogaloo, any Joe, and we need a we need a Joe.
Any Joe.
Yeah. Oh, so hey, Ship, go to that last slide. Put that last slide up real quick. As we talk about, go ahead, no, go back one more. There it is. We talking about it. There it is. We got Joe Boogaloo over there. We got Stevie Johnson.
Who is them young
Marcus
guys?
Pfizer. We got JT. I brought some old pictures back because I'm like, we think about we're going to the tournament. We're predicted to be a 5 or a 7 seed. If we're a 5 seed, we good. 7 seed, that means you just got to play a higher seeded team first off the bat. But we'll see what's going. But these are some teams, and we went to the NCAAs. These are some of the fellas that took us there. So shouts out to you. I would call Mike Nurse, but I don't know what he's gonna say. I don't know where his head is right now today. We may call him Stevie with the baby, so we ain't gonna call him. Ship said, "Who knew Nurse was so short?" Marcus is just big, man.
Right.
Marcus is just big, man.
That's camera angle. That's all camera angle.
That's like with
he plays 6'4". He plays 6'4", 6'5", so that's all that matters.
When Tom Cruise, in movies, they gotta have different camera angles.
Right. I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
Different camera angles. Oh, hold on. Loki want to say what's up. We got Loki. He's sleeping on my, for all y'all that don't know, we had to put our kitten down about 2 weeks ago, and then I came home from Iowa, and Loki was here. So Jen and PJ's cat's name is Hella and Thor. So we went with Loki for him. Right? What's up, buddy? So mom is gone. I'm on daddy daycare. I know they my kids, but it's still daddy daycare. I don't care what y'all say. She in Denver right now for some work, and so I got the kids up there. The cat walking on my computer. He's gonna go do his thing. But yeah, no. So we here. We missed a couple weeks because we wanted to make sure we was here to preview the Big 12 and talk about the year end. So all right, Ship, go back to that first slide. Yep. So we talk about 4 Cyclones that were named by coaches. So we had all Big 12 second team was Gabe. All Big 12 honorable mention was Jaron Holmes. Big 12 all defensive team, Gabe again. Also in the all Big 12 honorable mention, Sunyi, and then all 12 Big 12 all freshmen, Taryn Lipsey. So we had some people recognized for the things we were doing. But then we had some that weren't recognized or that weren't called out, and so we missed a couple things. But Grill, we got to go to Grill. So he sent some messages out. He watched us for a while on there and posted as he was watching us, but we don't really know what was happening, what was going on with him. I know his back, a back injury. I'm 40 and I get a back injury, take me out for like 3 weeks. He's young, but a back injury is not something that lightly to come back from if you don't get no rest and get the right treatment. So y'all got anything to say about Grill being dismissed from the team? Because when I looked at that last game he played, he was playing so aggressive and so out of character that I knew something. I felt something was going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's definitely unfortunate, to have such a talent and a player to be dismissed from the team. As he stated, that he's been dealing with a lot, and we definitely send our prayers out to him. Definitely would have loved for him to continue this journey on with the Iowa State Cyclones, but unfortunately that's not going to happen. But we definitely wish him all the best and everything. He definitely gave our university, everything that he had each and every time he stepped on the floor. I felt like something was a little off. I didn't know if it was an injury. I didn't know if it was something that he was dealing with personally, but you can tell as an athlete, as a competitor, that there was something off. And so, definitely we know that TJ handled everything in house and the correct way and the right way. So we're not going to speculate. We just wish him the best in life and everything that's coming forward for him, and we definitely appreciate him for all the contributions that he gave to us, and he's definitely a Cyclone forever.
He's part of the reason we gonna be either 5 or 6 or 7 seed. He's part of the reason why we were so strong in the beginning. When he went out, it did change a little bit. Because we count on him for that perimeter shooting,
Right.
and his grit
and the toughness.
His grit was there, and
Yeah.
we needed that. And then when we missed him for those couple games, it changed. So.
Right.
Brent, when you talk about football, somebody get hurt and they out for a little bit, or they going through something. What's that mentality? What they got to change? What does the team have to do when something like that happens?
It's always next man up, kind of mentality. But honestly, to kind of touch on Grill in particular, man, you just never know what somebody's going through. You know what I'm saying? So, to kind of piggyback Marcus, man, it's unfortunate he's not around. Again, you never know. You don't want to pass any judgment on the guy. I really do wish the best for him. I hope he kind of finds his own little healing, because it seems like on his way out he was dealing with some personal issues, and it boils over. And everybody's human, man. We all make mistakes, and sometimes our tempers will flare or whatever to get the best of us. But that's just a way of life, man. So hopefully that kid gets whatever he's needing, whatever he's missing, man. But dealing with injuries is a part of the sport. So it's just one of those things where the guys that are on the team, they're on the team for a reason. So at some point they might have to get that call, and they got to contribute, and you just kind of hope that they're prepared to kind of step in and fill in however the team may see fit, man. So it's that mindset of always being ready, taking those reps, man. I preach to my kids now. Don't think that your reps are only coming when you're playing. You're getting the reps that the guys in front of you are getting too.
Right.
So when you step out, you're not making the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So learn from the guys ahead of you, man, and go out and leave it all there.
No doubt. So we wish him well on his next journey. What up, Joel? Joe Clement, that's my guy. He's helped. He's done some volunteer, helped me at my tournaments and things like that. He's been a good dude. Even getting his daughter and Mid-American Energy. I'm shout out Mid-American Energy, because they sent 7 people to my tournament. From their group of volunteers, and so much love to Joel and his support of Iowa State, of the podcast, of SHIP, of everybody. So we're gonna take our first break, and we're gonna go to let's do Revelton. Let's do a Revelton break, and let's see our sponsor there. So SHIP, on you.
At Revelton Distilling Company, everyone has become a part of the Revelton family. From the Taylors and their daughter who helped perfect their award-winning gins, to the team who installed Lucy, our 33-foot-tall custom-made still, right down to the local farms that provide our coveted corn, and even the cows on those farms who consume our mash byproduct. Want to see the farm to flask come to life? Now you can tour Lucy and find out where we take Iowa's harvest and transform it into our finest spirits. Choose between a 45-minute tour or find out even more by scheduling a VIP behind-the-scenes tour to get the taste of the full Revelton experience. You can visit them at 1400 West Clay Street in Osceola, Iowa, or find all of Revelton's award-winning spirits at any local grocery or spirits retailer.
Man, Daddy daycare never ends. Hey, baby, go get your own cup and get some water.
He said, "Daddy daycare, and he making the baby do everything."
Hey, I was about to say the same thing. So
water with lid, ice in the lid and straw, and I don't know where my sister is. She's supposed to be home right now, helping me out with this, but shoot, this is my one night. Lisa,
nah, man,
you owe me. No, you don't owe me. I probably this is probably what I owe her. But we can get to that. Leave personal stuff where personal stuff is. But speaking of that ad for Revelton. So when I was back, Brent, you went down there and for this distillery in Iowa, and Lucy's a big B. She's my daughter. I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah.
My daughter is 5 years old. She gonna hear me say it. But Lucy was big.
Yeah.
Down there, man.
I gotta Google. I gotta Google this.
So
yeah,
Lucy is the steel that they
a big
made.
old something.
Yeah, she got pipes, she got curves, she got the big copper on the top, which is that red head. She's named after Lucy. I love Lucy and Des. Yeah, man. We got a tour, so we went down there and we wanted to meet Rob. Just shout outs to Rob. Rob, you still owe me a text. I text you. We got to talk about something. But I bought I bought one of every bottle they had, 8 bottles. I don't know if I'm gonna drink them. I'm gonna have them at the event, whatever. But I got 8 bottles. I bought one everything. But we went down there just to meet them and talk with Ship. And I finally met Brent the first time in person. And I really didn't even feel like it was my first time meeting them because I'm like, we had been on video so many times. I didn't even really think about the fact that this was my first time like meeting them. Just like, oh, what's up, bro? Like,
right, yeah.
Like, okay, we rapped a little bit, but it was a nice tour, seeing what they're doing down there, seeing what we got in Iowa, because finding out that a lot of the corn that we have in Iowa is sent to Kentucky. They use some of the Iowa corn, and the reason why we do it is because the numbers. I don't know the numbers, but I mean, you can make ethanol with corn, or you can make whiskey with corn. And there it is. Chip brought it up. You can make whiskey, or you can make ethanol. I saw the number of barrels that was in there, and they said that's a lot more than the ethanol. So it's like, it was a lot more. So it's time to change up. And so he did the right thing by using the good, the good corn that we have out of that state. And I say I grew up there almost, but Iowa, and but it was good. What you think about that, Brent?
Man, I'm gonna tell you what. Shouts out to Rob, because you talk about a guy that totally knows his craft inside and out. You can tell how passionate he was. I feel like I learned a lot. I wish I would have took notes, but it was super cool to kind of see everything from start to finish, and learning more about the business side of things, and even picking up the stuff about Kentucky and how all of those guys are each barrel you got to pay taxes on. Like, that was the wildest thing I kind of took from it. But yeah, man, shouts out to Rob. It was such a dope experience with him being there. I don't think it would have been the same because I've been to a couple, and I don't think I got as much knowledge from anybody at any distillery. So it was super dope, man. Big shouts out to Rob.
This is a background thing because I've done the Bourbon Trail. I've done 5 distilleries on the Bourbon Trail, and they don't get as in depth as Rob got with us. It's more for show. It's more for getting people in there and getting them in and out and through. They got a certain amount of time that they do it, and they do it for the masses. Whereas there was 4 of us in there, and he did it specifically for us, and it was cool. So shouts out to them for that. But that was a good time. That was a good time. So trying to see if we had any more. Ship, you should have put up some of the pictures of us actually out there. But that'd be next time. I know. I see you back there trying to, But can you go to that next slide, that second slide for me? The Big 12 tournament schedule. Let's go to that next one. So yeah. So just so y'all know, we have it up here. I should have known these times are all Eastern times, and so dang, these dogs barking. So first round was tonight. We had the 2 games tonight, and we got that by beating Baylor. We looked good against Baylor last Saturday.
The other night, right?
Yeah, I mean, we looked good. I mean, and we needed that win, and we played with some fire under our ass for that one.
Yeah, I mean, to go into Waco with such, passion and fire I wanted us to win without a doubt. I didn't see us winning by that in that dominant of a fashion. But it was definitely good to watch and see. Getting ready to go into the Big 12 tournament. And listen, we all know that's Hilton South. We're going to continue that tradition and take it on. And we're looking forward to guys to make a run in this tournament. We always do.
They play them again first, so
that's it.
This is that revenge tour or something like that, if you want to call it. So, I think that's going to be key to this is to remember what happened down there and redo that.
I think honestly, man, not having Caleb Grill is going to make the guys kind of rally too, because now somebody else has to kind of pop in and step up. more or less. So this is going to pull a lot out of TJ too, and his creativity in the lineup. And if we're being honest, everybody's 0-0, no wins, no losses in the Big 12 tourney. So you kind of start over, man. Let all that other stuff go and see what happens.
Yeah, and King was starting to get some more time, right? He was starting to play a little bit more.
That's my guy.
So
love that kid, man.
Yeah, he was picking up some of the slack. So
yeah.
It was like you said, you gotta. It's like you said this in many episodes, Brent. It's next man up. You said this in many episodes, and so King was ready. He had a break for a little bit, and he had to get out there and do his thing, and he did. And so proud of the grit of them boys. Hilton South. It is actually it's Hilton South down there in Kansas City. It's so close, that Power and Light district. It's fun down there. The only reason I'm not going on Thursday with PJ is because I'm going to Mexico on Saturday for spring break. The kids' spring break kind of messed up my whole thing now because it's earlier out here in Arizona than it was in Ohio. Whereas I know what it is first weekend of the tournament, I was able to watch it and everything, but it's earlier here, so I can't do like I used to do. But hopefully I'm taking my Apple TV, and hopefully I can get some of the games down there in Mexico. I'm hoping, man, because like YouTube TV don't work in Mexico, so I can't see that. ESPN sometimes don't work down there, so I'm trying to see what app I can get. So
you don't have Hulu?
They don't work in Mexico.
That don't work down there either?
Hulu has live sports.
Man, that's what I'm watching on now.
Are you getting paid by Hulu?
Nah,
Hulu need to come on
not like the other NBA guys. Not at all. But I hadn't had cable in 2 years. All we watch is Hulu live sports.
We got YouTube TV. I went with YouTube TV. And it's nice because they're getting the NFL Sunday Ticket this year. So I'm hoping they have some kind of deal on that. I mean, I'm not paying for to see the Browns, but if I had to, because I can't see Browns out here. But I don't know if I'm trying to. I might pick a new team. I mean, I plan on being in Arizona for a while. So the Cardinals may be my new team. And Cleveland's my home. Cleveland is the city, but them boys ain't them boys right there. Like they different.
That's kind of like me and these Texans. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a team in Iowa, so I'm kind of, I can kind of figure out whatever I want as far as I'm concerned.
Well, I'm a little excited. We got Derek Carr down in New Orleans. I'm a little excited about that one.
I ain't mad at that.
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I really like it. Hadn't heard much about, that being one of the top teams that was in contentions, but like deep down inside, I was like, he gonna come to New Orleans, and I'm really happy he did. I mean, he's had some great years here in Vegas. A lot of ups and downs with the teams and things like that, but he's a lot better than what he's been able to show out there recently the last couple of years. And I think with the team that we have in New Orleans, he's going to be able to.
You see his comment down there?
He's really going to be who?
Somebody. Derek Carr couldn't win with Adams and Jacobs. He ain't winning in New Orleans.
That sounds like a Cowboy fan.
I mean, who said
that sounds like a Cowboy fan.
That was anonymous. They didn't want to put their name on that.
That sounds like
that was me. That was me. That was me. He ain't winning there.
That sounds like a Cowboy fan. They
that
said,
is absolutely not a Cowboys fan.
they said that.
Now I'm gonna hang up on you guys.
They said that about Geno Smith, and look how good the season he had last year. So I mean, you get with the right team, good situation, better defense, and yada yada yada. The sky's the limit. So
yeah, and I met Carr once. When so Marcel Howard's brother Austin played for the Raiders, and we went out there to see them play, and we went behind. We got to get in the locker room and everything back in that area, and so he seems like a cool dude. So I'm wishing him luck down there.
We just had a comment from a definite Cowboy fan, so I know she watching. She watching, not Candace. Yeah, she's definitely a Cowboy fan. But
what you got to say? I don't want to just laughing, smiley face, crying, smiley face. Let's say what's on your mind. We here. We on live, so we bring you on.
We go back and forth all the time about the Cowboys and the Saints. So we gonna see. At least we don't say this is our year every single year. Every single year. They say this is our year. We're gonna win the Super Bowl. Watch. And then when we watch, and then they don't make it to the Super Bowl, is recycled to the next year.
Half the time they ain't at the first round.
Right. Hold on. No, in Candace's defense, the Cowboys were at the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, were they?
I mean, watching.
Well, no, they were on the field. Dak Prescott was man of the year. So, so he was down there. Candace, I had to throw that one in there. But I work for Nationwide, so I had to bring that in there too. But,
he had on a different suit. He was suited up differently.
Oh, man.
They had a different uniform on there. Right. You're right. You know, but no, yeah. So it's like I got to get a new team. But speaking of, Derek Carr went there, but did see that Purdy is having his surgery this Friday. That's so Candace over there talking. So so he is having his surgery this Friday. So wish him well. With that happening, he won't be ready by the beginning of spring training or of a fall camp. So they were talking about Saints didn't even make the playoffs. She going in on you, Marcus.
See that's what they won. That's they won.
She is watching just to go in on you.
That's they won. This is the first time since 2016 we've had a losing season, and they want to talk about the Saints didn't make the playoffs.
When did the Saints win the Super Bowl last?
Hey, y'all, hold on one second.
It's been since the Cowboys.
It's
been since 95.
We got a piece of Trice legacy over here. Izzy just turned 10 yesterday.
Happy birthday, Iz.
Happy birthday, young kid.
That's my oldest son's birthday too.
Oh,
May 7th. I mean March 7th, yeah.
March 7th,
yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah, so he gonna kick it in here for a minute. Like I said, Daddy Daycare in full effect. I can't get a break. But yeah, no, she watching that. Thanks, Joel. Thanks, Ship. Yeah, he had a good birthday. We went to Cane's. That's where he wanted to go. What, baby?
Cane's.
Raising Cane's?
Raising Cane's. That's where he wanted to go. He wanted them moist chicken tenders.
Oh my God.
That's what he wanted.
They so bland, but
they super bland.
On, man.
But they juicy. They juicy.
Yeah, they juicy. They got no flavor, but hey.
Yes, baby.
Okay. Hey, they juicy with no flavor.
You know what?
None of all the flavor is in the batter. Like somebody didn't tell them.
Conversation going. I gotta give my daughter some water with some ice in it. Hold on, y'all go ahead and talk.
Somebody didn't tell them to put the chicken down and season it, and then put it in the batter, and then go with it. Man. And I'm from Louisiana. That's what Cane's from, man. That's the blandest chicken ever in the world, man.
They made it commercialized, man. That's how it goes.
Cane's is bad. Wingstop's where that was Seneca.
That's what I would prefer if I was eating chicken like that.
Yeah, right. If you were actually eating meat.
Right. I remember the Cane's though from years ago. How nasty it was. That's definitely
yuck.
I got to tell Izzy. Mrs. Pfizer said happy birthday to the young man.
It is.
Yeah. What's the weather like out there, Shit?
It's gonna snow tomorrow, so
I know. Yes.
You know what it's gonna be. I think we're gonna get. I don't know.
I think
they
it's gonna be
said
65
that it could
here tomorrow.
It could snow 6 inches, but it might just be 2 after it's all melted. So.
Yeah, our high tomorrow is about 68.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
68. This guy.
Not too shabby. I mean, we might get a little wind.
All those people driving to Kansas City today.
Yeah.
So.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's why I was slow today. Yeah. I'll be in Kansas City for football this weekend. So
that's all the stuff. That's all the stuff y'all don't see behind the scenes because Ship always edit it out. So when I get back home,
and
come on.
Too.
Right.
When you came back.
I'm the master editor back here.
Mrs. Pfizer wished the young fella Izzy happy birthday while you was gone. It just popped back up again. Man, Ship on it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, man. We they getting older, 23, 10, and 5.
Yeah, our oldest son turned 25 yesterday.
Woo.
Yeah, he's over in Georgia.
Okay.
Over there in the country. He over in the country, Georgia, playing pro ball.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah. And so he's like 12 hours different. So when we woke up at 7:00 in the morning, his birthday is almost over. So like, hey, we gonna wish you man. Right. We gonna wish you happy birthday all on the 8th because we all still here in the 7th.
That's what's up. Hey, well, let's take another break as I don't have no Revelton with me today, so I'm not gonna tell you what I'm drinking, but we're gonna go to the next commercial break. So we want to you got the cream liqueur.
I made that. I went on and made that mix. Hey, I had my mulberries over there. It's so fire.
Before we get back to it, you got to tell the audience out there about this mix that we had down there. Tell them about the mix.
Man.
He made a mix?
No, the Robin, they are craft people.
I don't know what they call it, but it's the cream liqueur.
Come on, man. I'm not even watching this.
It's the mulberry gin.
I'm not even watching this.
It's like a cherry cordial. When I tell you, hey,
fire.
It's good money.
Look at the bottle.
Good money.
Look at the bottle.
Money.
Oh my God.
Yeah, this is just this matte black with the gold trim, you know what I'm saying? With the white highlights in there. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
Brent tried it, and then his face, and then he backed away, and then he was like, "You got to do one." I'm like, "What? I ain't doing that." He's like, "Do one." And so I did it, and I looked at him.
I had to back up off of it and set my cup
had
down.
To do the same thing. Yeah.
So it was good.
Wait a minute. It's solid, man.
It's good to go down there. Like, I think eventually they got their food license. They can serve food down there. So eventually, I think they might do some food. But we got to go down there and bring some coaches down there, and have our own little things. But
trying to tell you,
there was a group of women there, about 7, 8 of them. And y'all know me. I talk to anybody. I don't care. And I'm like, hey, they had a charcuterie board. They had their own, brought their own food down there. And I'm like, hey, can I get a little bit? And my sister must be home. And they were like, oh, that's fine. Oh, ha, ha, ha. They just laughed. We sat down, and when they was ending it, they came over and brought me the plate like, you want some of these cookies? Let me take 2 of them cookies.
Right.
Let me get one. They were like, you want some cheese and some sausage? I'm like, give me some of that.
Right.
But they was cool. So we
but that's Iowa nice for you though, man. That's how they are out here. You know what I'm saying? These people love you out here in Iowa, no matter what.
Yes. Yeah, the Iowa nice, man.
Yeah.
So but no, we gonna go to our next sponsor in the Brown Dogs Farm. So Ship, roll that beautiful bean footage.
Brown Dogs Farm are Norwalk, Iowa made hot sauces and dressings. Brown Dogs Farm was born out of the dream to emulate the simple life of Rob's grandparents, who inspired him with their hard work and abundant gardens. Rob and Amanda set out to create a unique blend of fruit and pepper that would satisfy the part of the brain that craves great flavor without sacrificing the spice of the peppers. Sweet, but still packing heat. With combinations like jalapeno green apple, habanero peach, cherry rhubarb reaper, and other great flavor combinations, there is a spice and flavor that is right for any party or get-together. BDF also has homemade versions of their classic and spicy ranch that are one of a kind. You can order all of those and more online at www.browndogsfarm.com and ask your local grocery to stock up.
That's what's up. Hey, Ship, do they make bigger bottles than the little samples, or do they only make little samples?
Oh, no, they make the bigger bottles. Let's bring that up.
Okay, bring their page. They just had a video. If you can play their video that they just released on let's play that just because
I need to holler. I need some spicy ranch.
I know, right? We want to give them some more love because we don't ever really give them all the love they deserve too. So we want to give them some love too. We always talk about liquor because we drinkers. And then Marcus hot sauce.
Right. I ain't talking about the spicy ranch because
Marcus over there wussing out.
Man, they better send some kind of pickle flavor or something. I know my gut limits.
You eat green bean casserole, don't you? Don't have no flavor. Look, I had to call out one of my homeboys one time. I went over their house for a cookout, and they took chicken out the package and put it on the grill.
Oh no!
And they were like, and I didn't talk. I didn't say nothing about it. And then like a couple weeks later, we were out drinking, and I'm like, "Hey man, put some seasoning on it." He's like, "Well, I didn't know how you like it. I don't like it out the package on the grill. Man, don't do that, man." All right, we ready, Ship?
Did you eat it though?
Yeah, I did. I put sauce on it. And barbecue sauce. I had to put something on it. It was bad. And when I talked to him about it, he was like, "Man," he was like, "I'm sorry, I just didn't know how you like." I mean, I'm black. I like seasoning. So I gotta say, Lawry's with black pepper. I got like cases of Lawry's with black pepper. Oh, there it is. Yeah, brown dog
track.
Brent,
said dope track
again.
You said what?
Black. Your computer died. You all black.
Well, I mean, I am black. What you talking about?
I mean,
I'm dark.
You ain't that black. We can't see you.
What is that?
You went away.
I can see everybody now. What's going on? See, I got these new platforms and shit. I don't.
It's like your lights went off or something.
That's it.
Better clap on.
The power in this joint.
You paid a bill?
What in the blazes? I think so. We might be a couple days late, but you know.
And okay, I gotta put my order in for the golf tournament now, so you get that money up front. You know,
man. I'm trying to tell you. Look, we're trying to make it out here, man. Help me out. What is going on? I see y'all.
Hey, get off my cat keep jumping on my board, trying to like move stuff. Go down there.
Man, I'm so allergic.
We're waiting for Brent to come back.
Okay,
we got to talk about this tweet. This big game boomer ranked the 100 top college powered forwards of all time.
Where
do you think Marcus ranked out of 100? He got ranked 78th. Perry Ellis is ranked 25 spots over Marcus.
Wow. What is his background? What is his
who knows? This guy is so I'm gonna show
he's
this.
A millennial
I'm gonna let
something.
you guys
he said he's a millennial.
He's a millennial or something.
Oh, that's comedy.
Are you bringing this tweet up? We going in on this dude right now?
They must be tripping just because Marcus don't like hot sauce or something. That's what it is.
It gotta be. It
ain't that I don't like it. My stomach don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, now, hey, can I since I'm on here, can I play something on here, Ship, or do I gotta send it to you to play?
Mike Nurse ain't sending it to you, did he?
No,
I can't say nothing Mike Nurse say.
Okay.
Even though we listen, that's gonna be MA or MA 17 or something. You and Perry Ellis the same age though. Wow.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Wow. They don't even have me in the top 75.
Wow.
Wow, ain't it?
I like Brandon Clark. I really like Brandon Clark, but come on.
Yeah, you know.
Now, you know what? I'm gonna say this dude is all wrong anyway, because in my opinion, Tim Duncan is the greatest power forward out there over Larry Bird and Leitner. Tim Duncan, in my opinion, was fundamentally sound at that power forward position. So I rank him higher than those two. I don't know who else, but I kind of rank him up there.
But I'm trying to understand this off of collegiate years. How does 1 year freshmen, like college career, rank over sophomore, juniors, and seniors. Like this
no
is
Duke or UNC should be up there at all.
this
right?
is crazy.
Like, who in
Zion,
the hell are? Yeah, this is crazy.
Zion is number 19. They got Elton Brand 15.
Charles Barkley's at 50.
I didn't even see that.
All right, take this guy's thing off of the air. We don't want to see this dude's thing no
That's
more.
right.
Otto Porter is a guard. Otto Porter Jr. is a guard. He plays 2-3.
Well, all the thumb thugs hiding behind the old keyboards, man. That's how it works.
You know about the thumb thugs, man.
I think I saw a tweet. I saw a tweet on there that about the top 100 guards, and they didn't even have Monte Morris on there at all. Someone said. I didn't even really pay attention to this. Once I saw Monte Morris wasn't even on the list, I just got out of Twitter.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
it's like a whole different universe on Twitter.
Right. Every with this whole verified check thing, like everybody, like you've never seen so many blue checks before in your life.
You can buy it now.
That's my point.
It's damn near like a YouTube subscription,
it's
right?
Just ridiculous.
$8 a month. I'm straight. I can do it.
Like
too.
who? Man, who is Backpack Warrior? And he's like, come on now.
Oh man,
that is what it is.
You got 48 followers, but got that blue check, baby.
right.
I'm calling Nurse right now.
Oh, come on now.
I got to. I'm gonna see if he answers.
There we go.
It's 10:18 this time. I'm gonna call him.
This is live.
This is live. I know. I'm gonna tell him. I'm warning him.
Right.
What is that gonna do?
Hey,
I'm sorry. The person you were trying to reach has a voice.
You got lucky. Look, he said, "Woo! Hey, that's your fault."
I forget we live. It's different when we can edit stuff. This is new to us. This is all new, man. But that's crazy. But I want to do this real quick. Hold on. Let me I can't do it. I want to share this video, but I gotta learn how to do it. Oh, Mike Nurse texted me, said he's watching a movie with his wife.
Wow! Every time Chip come on, he kicked me out. I
can't not watching the movie.
No, you're there. George, send me that link. Send me that link in the private chat here, and I can display it for you.
All right, I can do that. I can do that. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to do that, but am I sharing something right now? Chip, am I sharing?
Nope.
It's not.
I'm not sharing.
Nope.
Tell Mike Nurse thanks for not answering.
Right. Shoot him that text right now.
Tell him thanks for being a great husband and watching the movie. Not answering.
He's such a stand-up guy.
Because this time of night watching the movie at home, there's no telling, what he's on right now.
He probably naked and still having the kids in them beers. Hey, Junior, give me a beer.
My DMs fill up when people hear the podcast when Mike Nurse has been on there asking me questions. And I'm like, what you want me to say?
Man, I wish we can get somebody on. I would love to get Stevie. I could call Stevie, but he Whiskey, leave him alone. But I wanted to go back because we were talking about old school. I showed some pictures of y'all old school playing ball, but I want to see if Ship can get this out here. This is a YouTube. It says when they look like they're 30s and they're 30s already. So go ahead and play this. This is my high school, my senior year. I think I'm in this one, but this is YouTube. Oh, this might not be the one. Oh yeah, this is the one. Give it a second. See if y'all can recognize me in this.
Boy, look like the Fonz in there.
Man, look at the camera. Look at the camera with the video. Yeah, this was my high school, man. I had to go to the suburbs, and no, this ain't even the right one. Damn it, Chip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, break it down.
She was doing it. She was doing it, man. She was cool though. She was cool. She was our home girl. Hold on, let's see if this one's it. Hold on, Chip. I'm gonna send you another one.
she looks like she was hearing some music that was different from her dance steps. I don't know what
Music playing in the clip is not what she was listening to. It didn't coincide. That's somebody added music on that.
Okay, I'm just saying. I thought maybe it's all together.
No beat to follow. That's all.
Oh man, I'm gonna see if this should be the one. I think this is the one. I'm gonna have Ship play this one real quick.
Interpretive dance, I think is what they call that.
Hold on, Ship. I'm trying to see where I'm at in this one. Hold on 1 second.
So we're going down the halls of Cleveland.
Yeah, this is stolen, man. This is stolen. This is a little bit different than No, Ship, don't play that one either, man. Dang it, I can't get it. She in there again.
I feel like a fairy side.
Man,
I feel like we headed on this one.
look like somebody recorded with an Android.
No, recorded with them big the big ones, man.
He said the Android.
The big ones, man. Yeah, I guess I ain't gonna find it though. Oh, hold on, I found it. Ship, I found it. Ship, hold on.
Joe Clark in the hallways.
Oh, hold on. This is it. Hold on. Here it is. Y'all, you know, I had some kid mention on a comment and talked about Fortnite. So when y'all see what I do, and he talked about Fortnite, I'm like, this is the 90s. Fortnite came out in like 2015. I don't even know when it came out, but it came out in the 2000s, late 15s. You know, and this is what we did in high school, 98. My mom, I kept getting in trouble, so my mom kept moving me further and further out to the suburbs. So this was my suburb school. I moved here at the end of 8th grade, and this is the last day of high school before I came to Iowa State. And
whoa, what was that? Whoa,
make that bigger. You put that big shit. Okay, hold on. Hey, I'm not going. That dude had the biggest nut ever. I played football with him. He just always pulled his nuts out, just his nuts.
What's going on?
That's Joey. That's Joe. I don't talk that much no more.
Yeah, Cass, what up?
That's Kessler. That's Kessler. That's not Kessler. I still talk to him.
Hey, you know what I heard?
he looks like Grady Dick.
Straight up Ranger home.
Hey, this is Stolen, man. Stolen was 1,400 students, 100 black students. Did you go to the beginning of this? Yeah. Go to the beginning. We need to do black cameraman. What are you doing?
Cameraman. Do you see what he's working with here?
Watch this. Here it is.
You literally just said go to the beginning.
Yeah, go to the beginning. It should have started from the beginning. Hold on, here it is. Go ahead and play.
I'm at the beginning.
Okay, play. Hit play right now.
It won't play.
What up, Cass? What up?
All right, watch this.
Hey, give me yours.
Did he say cuss?
Yes, his name is Kessler.
No.
There he is.
We gotta do something with the bandwidth. What's your bandwidth, Ship? It's freezing.
It's terrible.
Look what he's working with. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, turn it off. All right, turn it off.
That was absolutely terrible.
Hey, so they took a clip of that. I've had over 3
I start
million
playing live
likes.
video. I gotta upload the video one. Next time, give me a warning.
My bad. I'm at 3 million hits for some of these, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and somebody cut that and went to me and said this dude was trying to be funny. He was like, now I see why they had Omar Epps playing a high school student in loving basketball. He's like, nigga, you at least 30. Sorry, Dave. You at least 30. And I'm like, man, I don't look that old, man. Yeah, I had a little bit of a goatee, but I don't look that old. But they were talking about how old we look back there. I mean, we ate real food. You know,
right?
We played sports and ate real food. What are y'all doing now? We were outside playing. Y'all on y'all phones and Twitter thumb wars. You know what?
Drinking water out of the water hydrant.
We had water hoses. We
right.
The open the hydrants that played in it, and it was different. It was different.
One meal a day once you came home for dinner.
That's because you was in the house because you couldn't go back out.
Right.
Once you come in, you ain't going back out.
Right. Now you can't make them go outside.
Right, for real.
They don't want to do it no more.
Nope.
Yeah. Hey, but we digress. Bust a move, Danny. Yep.
Bust a move, Danny.
But we had some fun back there, man. But I just wanted to show something old school to show, who we are, man. This is just who we are, who we've always been. But we talked about Iowa State and where they at right now. And Ship, I want you to go to that last slide that I had out there. We'll talk about March Madness. So, like, again, we had some key wins. Our quad ones. We started off real nice in the quad ones, and kind of declined because we lost a lot of them straight. But again, ESPN has it as a 5th seed, CBS has it as a 7th seed. Sunday, we know where we're actually at. It is what it is, man. We here. We weren't expected to make it last year. We're making it this year with a whole bunch of transfers. These kids came together and played well. We don't have the same team, and one of the things that I was hoping of is that we won like against North Carolina and some of the top ranked teams with Grill. Now that Grill's not on our team, I was hoping that didn't come back to bite us, where they say, okay, you lost all these games at the end, and so why should we put you in because you lost one of your players and you're not the same team that you started the year with. So I was hoping that we did not get kicked out because of that, because we are not the same team we started the year with. And so is that going to make for good ball? But we came out and we played gritty with all of the teams we played after Grill was not playing. So I think that's we're good there. But that was my concern. I don't know if that crossed y'all mind, y'all thought about that at all, but that's what I was thinking about when I was thinking about this tournament and everything.
Yeah, I thought it a little bit. But I knew it was going to be determined to the next couple games after the dismissal of Caleb. So, we're in the Big 12 tournament now. We got some big games coming up, and especially knocking off Baylor tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll definitely, send a message, winning down in Waco and then winning down in Kansas City against them and advancing. And if we can win this thing, scratch that. When we win this thing, it's going to put us in a better position to go into the tournament. I mean, last year, we didn't have a good season in the early on at all, but we still made it to the Sweet 16 because of how good the Big 12 is. So that's one of the things that could be, a blessing in disguise. Once our quality conference basketball gets to the tournament, then it's a 1-game tournament. You better come with your A game. Our guys are scrappy. You definitely know we're going to play defense. We're going to put the ball in the hole, and we're going to advance on. So this is the real exciting time. A lot of people who are betting people really get up for this time because of how much money you can make. This, as a competitor, this is the time that I love to watch because we get to see the true nature of college basketball.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Candace. Yeah, they played the same way they did against Baylor last time. We'll do great. So, we expecting big things from them. They gonna go out there and show. This is and based off this, because we beat Baylor, so when I was reading some of the news, there are no, if we lose this game tomorrow, which we won't, there are no implications. It won't drop us anything. It won't raise us. We're kind of stuck where we are. So we're a 5th or a 7th seed, depending on which one you go at. We're kind of going to be there either way. So, the tournament is good. Focus on March Madness. So, Jason, my whole thing with this is
that's dumb as hell.
We shouldn't lose tomorrow. We can't go in.
You cannot. Yeah.
We can't go in because the tournament you're gonna be playing people you have not played, teams you have not seen. You haven't scouted them the same way you scout the conference. But we can't just lose. I know these talk shows say that, but we can't just lose and go out that way.
Tell that local sports talk show that's dumb as hell. I mean, you got to keep that same momentum. If you have the losing mentality, that losing momentum, you're gonna continue to play that way. If you have the winning mentality, you're gonna continually, you're gonna continue to have that way mentally. Each and every time you step out on the floor, we're going out there to win. Even though you can lose this game and then you get to the big tournament. That's not the way of thinking at all. Once we got into the Big 12 tournament, it was these teams that we're going to face. We're going to blow through them. We're going to get to the tournament and do what we got to do. I wasn't focusing on, if we lose this one, we may be this seed. No, we're going to hold up this trophy at the end of this tournament, and ultimately we're trying to get to the end to the end trophy, and that was the goal and that was the focusness. We're not going to backtrack at all just to lose and focus on March Madness. That's dumb as hell.
At this time in the year, I know you can lose in the Big 12 and then we're still going to the tournament. It doesn't matter when you're playing this mentality you have to have all year round. Really is
Yeah.
the NCAA tournament mentality, which is advance or go home. Every game you play, it's advance or go home. And I equate that to life, what we're doing right now. Right now, we're all going through a lot of shit. We are all going through a lot of stuff, and every day it's advance and move on to the next round.
Yes, it is.
That's what we're trying to do, and personally. And so when you talk about sports and things like that, you don't know what's promised tomorrow. You don't know what's out there, so you got to advance and get to that next round. Your whole goal is just to win. I don't care if it's the Big 12 tournament. I don't care if it's the WAC. I don't care what it is. You know, you win your tournament. You do what you got to do. You then you go into there with a momentum, with that mentality that I'm still a winner. I'm winning. My mindset is we've been winning. We've been winning. We've been winning. We've been playing. That's the mentality. So those sports talk shows. So one of the things that I'm not knocking who I don't know who it is. So Jason, you didn't say who it was, but Iowa is the local piece, and it's always geared towards that moment in Iowa sports. But when you look at the bigger picture, it's advance and move on to that next level, and you got to win in order to advance.
Well, it's nothing personal at all. Not personal to the person who said it or what sports shows or whatever, but that's dumb as hell. That's just a dumb take, to take going into this tournament and going to the NCAA tournament. You got to keep that same momentum. If we're not focusing on winning, then why put anybody out there? You might as well bring on some walk-ons and let them play, and you just focus on getting to the NCAA tournament. No, that's not the way we're looking to win this tournament, because we know we can. We've beaten, every team in the conference. We've beaten the top team in the conference. So being on that neutral floor, it's kind of neutral because we definitely call it Hilton South. Yeah. Even if we run into Kansas or whoever, get to that championship, we know the magic and what happens down there in that building. And we're looking to keep that momentum.
Momentum. Yeah. That's the big word right there, man. It's definitely about that. I
didn't say that. That was not me. It was not me.
Hold on. We don't know if it wasn't you. Hold on. We've called
no
because he'll be texting us in the middle of a game and jinx the shit out of us. How many times
about that?
I'm doing what Marcus said. If I don't think we're going to win the game, then why am I even watching? So if it's the middle of the first half and we're killing them by 20, then I should say game's over, right?
He said, "Dare I say it?" I say, "Nope."
Nope. No. Don't even respond.
You guys are all a bunch of chickens.
Don't touch it.
You guys are just a bunch of superstitious chickens.
Keeping it real.
It's like that, man.
It's not superstition. We saw what happened down in Lubbock.
Yeah, right.
I've been wearing the same draws for 3 weeks, Chip.
That was Nurse's fault anyway. She said he was scared to play him.
Right.
That's
who we put that one on.
Mike Nurse did say that. It's different when you go down to Lubbock. It's different when you go down there.
Yeah, right. Listen.
Keep watching that movie with your wife.
Listen. It's different when we go, and that shit happened. That happened. All I can say is that damn Mike Nurse. That's all I can say once they start coming back.
Oh man! Hey, should I call Stevie? You think we get Stevie on?
Where's he at?
Cali.
What time? Oh yeah.
Let's see if we can get Stevie on. Let me see.
7:30 here.
Let's see. We're gonna call him. See, because we got to wrap this up at some point in time. But we're gonna call him real quick. See if he jump on. Hold on. He ain't gonna answer. He ain't gonna answer.
He gonna blame it on the baby.
Him and Nurse are watching the same movie.
Probably. Oh, he ain't gonna answer. Yep, he with the baby right now. Well, Stevie, we thinking about you, man. We thinking about you. Your call has been forwarded. Yeah, he ain't answered. So
your call has been forwarded to an.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna leave that be. But we talked about it. It's 20-26. Halftime just ended in this second game of the Big 12.
Yeah, Oklahoma coming back.
Yeah, we play tomorrow. 10:30, 11:30, 9:30, depending on where you at.
9:30, yeah.
12:30. I mean, it could be any time. We got both time zones right now. So, but But hey, I'm going to Mexico on Saturday with the family.
Where?
Break.
Where in Mexico?
That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Puerto Vallarta. So I'm on that side where I looked at the map. I looked at the map. I looked at the map.
He said he looked at the map like people don't travel.
I looked at the map. And I saw the red. I saw the red. I saw the yellow.
We saw that map on CNN the other day too.
I was like,
y'all going
right.
to spring break, huh?
Man.
Oh, Freddie is having a hard time with Minnesota right now. Is he? I didn't even know that going right now.
Well, it's Freddie big time luck. I mean, it's been kind of hard there in Nebraska for him, but
it has been.
Yeah.
When he left the league and went over there, it's been a challenge. Yeah. But he's resilient. He's a coach.
Yeah.
He's a leader. He's a leader. He's a mentor. So he's doing what he has to do. And I met him like once or twice, and he's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a real good dude.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and he's always gonna be the Mayor Ames, man. Always gonna be the Mayor Ames. Hey, Joe, appreciate that. But yeah, Puerto Vallarta, got a direct flight in there. I got my transportation already set up. My resort does have like guards at the front that they check cars when they come in, so I feel safe. And we got 2 tigers there, Daisy and Duke. They're 2 live tigers because the golf course on my resort is El Tigre, and so Daisy and Duke be in cages. So if something happened, they could pop off. I'm going and letting them out. I'm going over there, Daisy and
Duke. They got those tigers so tranquilized up in there.
Right.
They just walking around breathing.
You're not even gonna hear that tiger roar there.
Right.
That tiger gonna be so high.
Yeah, they walking around like this the whole
man. You'd be better off with Tony the Tiger there than them two.
But no, our resort, we don't got to go far from that. The grocery store is right outside our gate.
How long you guys gonna be there?
A week.
A week.
Yeah, we going down there, so we couldn't really travel, so we banked our points. So, I mean, if somebody got a free flights and they want to come down there, we got a 3-bedroom that sleeps 10.
Oh wow!
Hot tub on the top, on the top floor, ocean view. So my babysitter, my nanny, our good friend, and her granddaughter coming out with us. So it's gonna be 6 of us that sleeps 10, and
nice.
We're just gonna chill. It's a place we go. We feel safe there. We've been down like to Rocky Point because we can get to Rocky Point in 4 hours from here. But Rocky Point is like, it's just like going from Texas down to where the people got abducted at. It's right there. It's like you don't want to go there and get lost there. But Puerto Vallarta, Nuevo Vallarta, where we at, it seems like it's a good area. So
we definitely gonna be praying for you guys and safe travel.
Sending them up, yes sir.
Man.
What Aisha say? I don't want to go to Mexico no more. That song has some meaning to it.
that's my baby sister. Man.
Oh, man, that's what's up. What y'all got to say as we close out, man? This was fun doing it live.
It was.
It was a little bit different.
Definitely tune in tomorrow, whatever time zone you in.
Yeah.
We need a second episode like Friday night.
We got you.
Like Friday.
Yeah, we got to get back on it, especially when we make it to the championship game.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Definitely.
There it is.
Yep.
I mean, I might be on the road driving.
I
might be driving to KC, but I'm all the way with it.
Hey, but if you go, I'll send you.
You always gotta make those free throws.
You gotta meet PJ, dude. Like you gotta. If PJ drive down there, Peter Runge Jr. PJ.
Peter Runge.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
I'll be down there.
Who laughs like? Who's that Chip?
I'm just back here in the background. I didn't say shit.
Who's laughing? Who's that laughing?
Yeah, no. So what y'all want to say as we close out, man? We've been on for an hour. This has been a long episode because we've been live. So Joel, go State. What else you want to say, Marcus? I mean, whatever you doing, how Marcus Jr. doing out here in Belleville?
He's doing well. His playoffs start this weekend. We just went down for his senior day. They had a successful game. He played extremely well. Got a couple dunks that game. I give him $20 per dunk. So.
Okay.
After the game's over, he always tell me, you owe me 60 today. You owe me 40. I'm like, dude, like your grandma always said, as long as I owe you, you'll never be broke.
Exactly.
So he's doing extremely well. Trying to get this recruiting thing kicked up a little bit higher. Definitely biased to a certain area, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. but he's definitely somebody you're not going to want to face if he's not there. So,
Yeah.
but looking forward to the game tomorrow. Like I said, make sure that you have all eyes on Cyclone Nation. Definitely, if you're not down in KC, tune in. Let the guys feel the vibes, and we look forward to pulling out the W tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Brent, any updates on schools in Iowa for yourself?
No updates. I think I got a visit to the toe, what they call it, the team out east or something like that.
Oh, the team out east. Okay.
That's ridiculous.
Hold on, Sip had to jump off for that one.
I just,
that and that K-State picture I saw the other day. That's enough I could stand.
Hey, listen, I can't do anything but be a supportive father. You know
that's
what I'm saying?
it.
So that's all it is. It's scarlet and gold that flows through these veins. But it's one of those things, man. We'll let them kind of figure it out, but we keep pushing what we want. But But
if he's at that toe, he's gonna have on that cardinal and gold up under the shirt, up under the sweatshirt or whatever.
I wear it out proud, like
exactly.
We can all show that
cardinal gold. He go out there.
Like it is what it is. Iowa didn't let me into a practice last year, so ever since then it was like, okay, well, every time I come out here, I'm gonna make sure I'm rocking Iowa State something. So just so y'all know, recruit my son, but we rocking it.
Appreciate it, Mrs. Pfizer, for the
Mrs. Pfizer out there watching
for the great show.
In the room, giving you, she giving you these softballs.
But she's taking care of the baby tonight. The baby London, she's not feeling well. We went on that trip, so she's not feeling well today. So today was just all, in the room, make sure she's taking care of her, getting fluids and everything like that. So that's why she's not running around tonight. But definitely shout out, appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. And as we close out, thanks, Joe. This was a good show. I like this live thing. I like this new platform. But again, always got to shout out the Trice Legacy Foundation. 5 by 12 by 500. It equals 2. That math does add up. If you get $5 a month for 12 months, and I get 500 of my Facebook friends to do that, I can support 2 high school students with tutoring and technology to make sure they're successful. The Trice Legacy Foundation is real. We are a 501c3. It's all tax deductible. This is the 100th year anniversary of Jack's death, but it's a celebration. It's not a mourning. And we're doing some good things with Iowa State. The Jack Trice game is October 7th in Ames. I'm looking at doing a tailgate. And everybody listen to that, the Iowa Staters that listened to that and was there with me, Marcus, and was there. I want all y'all to show up. I want all y'all, if y'all in driving vicinity, I'm throwing a tailgate. Y'all come through.
Yeah, my time too. Now don't leave me out of there.
Everybody that was out there, Ridgeway, Nantulia, Lamont Johnson, Adrian Dunbar. I'm calling out some of the people, but y'all be there, support us. But we got the golf event, Trice 100. Golf.com. We've been getting some play there. We got Hy-Vee as a sponsor. BMW of Des Moines is a sponsor. Meeks Marketing is a sponsor. Shields is a sponsor. We got IQ, which is a local optometrist that was an Iowa Stater that started up. We got people supporting us. I even got friends at the program that just sent me money to say, hey, put my name on a hole. I ain't got no business, but here's $150 to support a hole. Put my name there as a supporter of it. So whatever you can do to support any foundation, any nonprofit right now, especially looking out for your brotherhood right now is the time, because we don't know what's about to happen. They talk about a recession. We don't know what that's going to look like. I know you want to keep hold of your money. We know that. Do what you got to do, but make sure you're taking care of your brother in any way that you can. That's all we ask. It doesn't have to be through me. Wherever you give if you can. You
can't take it with you.
Hunger low.
You can't take it with you.
You can't. So make sure you're treating the brotherhood the same way. Everybody is from the same bone, the same earth, and we got to just support. We all on this ship together. We sink together. We float together. Right. So it doesn't matter what the color of the skin. Like Ship, the only white guy that jumped on the podcast. Ship, jump back on. Look at that. One white guy.
I'm working on my tan.
Oh, you working on it? Man.
It's the dead of winter, boy, my friends. I hate to bring it to you, but
Come to Vegas or Phoenix.
it's the dead of winter.
No,
Vegas or Phoenix, you'll get a good tan.
That's what I need.
Oh man, but we appreciate you, Ship, man. Hey, and Ship, I talked to Ship earlier. You know, we shouted him out on our last show. His mom is home doing better. Not 100%. She's always gonna have these issues, but hey, Ship, you know, we your men. We love you, man. And you know, we support you, and we out there looking for mom too.
Thank you guys. I love you too.
100%.
Great job tonight.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we signing out. Side of Storm, Three Beards Media, Brown Dog Farm, Rebelton, Hunger Loaves, Coaches Colossians, Trice Legacy Font. We all out here. So thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting. We're gonna keep this going.
Go Clones.
Next time.
Yes, sir.